Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from NMWatch and we are back with another suggestions, right? So 6 watches that is the price range from 200 to 300 US dollars that is available for during the sales starting from 12th of June 2023. So all of these 6 watches that I do have experience handling them, so I will not be talking about watches that I haven't handled before. So yeah, let's get to the first watch, which is this Ixdao Ipose 5303. Alright, so this one has caused quite a lot of controversies because, you know, some don't like another company borrowing the design of a micro brand company. So for me that's not an issue, but for some it might be. And there is also a problem of the printing, right? When it was, this is basically the version 2. The version 1 came with its different style of printing. It didn't have this Ixdao Ipose, and it basically has this friends of Ipose written at the 6 o'clock. But yeah, I didn't really, I'm a bit annoyed in the first few weeks, but nowadays I don't really mind it because I still think it is a good watch if you can look past that particular issue. Right, the design, right? So this is of course an homage of a certain French brand, so I'm not going to be naming any model here, but still basically what they do is they just make a few different variations compared to the original. And yeah, I have to say the only thing that sucks for me is this bezel. So it's a bit finicky. It's, yeah, you can see that there's a bit of back play there, but other than that it is okay. Not that not that it was, it could be worse, right? But still, for something that costs about less than 200 bucks with a PT 5000 movement, I do expect something a bit better. But other than that, the case, the bezel is excellent. I mean the bezel insert, where we have this dual ceramic and metal bezel insert, and it looks cool. And the case finishing is nicely done. You can see that we have this brush finishing at the side and huge beveling, polished beveling here. And of course the most interesting, I mean the unique selling point of this particular piece is this excellent tapered mesh bracelet. I wonder why don't other brand copy this style of design, because this thing is absolutely it is a bit difficult to put on if you guys don't know. But you know what, let's just show you guys how to put it, just to do a quick tutorial if I can do this behind the camera. So what you need to do is you need to slide in this end of the strap, right, end of the bracelet. You just have to hold it and make sure that you don't drop the watch. Okay, so yeah, okay, so that is a bit annoying. Yeah, that is the only issue that I have, but once you get it right, you will absolutely love this bracelet, because it, I just love this tapering mesh bracelet because they look the part. They do make a watch look vintage. Right, so that is how do you strap the watch strap onto my wrist. So that is how you lock the piece in place. And yeah, it looks absolutely cool, and I just love this thing for what it is. Anyways, if you guys can get this under $200, yeah, you are lucky. But still, I think this one will be going at around 220 bucks or 210 bucks during the sales. Right, next up is another watch from Proxima. So this is the PX1697. So some mentioned that this is an homage of a CW brand, but I looked at their catalog right now, so I just can't see which model that they are homaging. But of course the similarity is unavoidable because the case design, right? You can see that we have this, yeah, that I don't want to say names or design trademark because I'm afraid of that design trademark issue, but we have this very slim side profile here, brush, polish, and we have this super duper slim bezel here. And the case itself, it's absolutely cool, guys. So it is absolutely beautiful. Ceramic bezel insert with this enamel white dial. They also came with, I think, black and green dial if you guys want something that looks like this indices. And of course they have it in this my favorite date position, which is at the 6 o'clock. So X bezel action is excellent, and I just love how this thing feels. And of course, having a PT 5000 movement, you're gonna have that sweet and smooth sailing second hands to go in there. And yeah, other than this case finishing, it looks absolutely cool. And of course, we have this excellent bracelet as well. Shame they don't have any, you know, on the fly micro adjust system, but having a 4 micro adjust hole is enough for me. And the clasp is a bit too thin. I know, guys, I think for 270 or 250 US dollars, they should have given us something a bit, you know, a bit more high quality than this. But yeah, still, they do give you half links, however. All right, like I mentioned just now, PT 5000 movement, smooth sailing second hand, and we have that manta ray etching at the case back there, right? So this is how the Proxima PX1697 look on my skinny 6.75 or 17 centimeters wrist circumference. And yeah, I think this is one of the value proposition on AliExpress. Next up is a titanium watch from Seestern. So this is the S430. All right, I've basically fumed about this particular piece because I thought that it could be a perfect watch if you want some, you know, affordable titanium watch. So selling for about $270 now. I'm not really sure how low they are going to go during the sales. Maybe if you can get it less than 250 bucks, that's definitely a bargain. But you do have to bear in mind the problem with this particular class, right? So you can see there, right? So that is you know, a big issue, and they told me that they are going to be sending me the replacement class for free. So I have no idea when, but yeah, still they already mentioned that. Okay, so other than that issue, you get an absolutely cool homage of a certain Pelly brand. That Pelly 39mm is you know, one of the hottest watch for in 2022, I think. So 39mm case, 40mm in diameter, I think. Case height of about 12.5, or is it 12? I just can't remember. 46mm lug to lug and 20mm slug width, right? So other than the class issue, I've also mentioned that this what do you call this, the end link doesn't match. You see that there's the color on the case versus on the end link versus the case is a bit different. This is a bit too dark. I don't know what happened there, but still, if you can look past that darker end link taper, this bracelet is excellent. 20mm tapering down to 16mm, and we have the screw links. And again, yeah, that ugly clasp, but for the money, guys, full loomed bezel insert, and that, you know, that applied indices, sorry, loom custard indices, they look absolutely cool in dark. And of course, being a fully titanium watch, the weight on this thing is just crazy. 98 grams, guys, for size for my wrist. Absolutely crazy when you think that you can get this for maybe less than $250 in the sales, of course. Next up is this brand, not really brand new. So this is the Saint Martin SN0111. Right, so basically this is a 40mm version of, you know, the ever popular sub homages. But this time around, Saint Martin chose to slim down deluxe and make it you know, a lot more acceptable, to be completely honest with you. I'm not really a fan of the maxi case subs anymore, so I just prefer this size, right? 40mm in diameter, lug to lug, I think about 47 or 48, and the enamel black dial looks absolutely cool. And ceramic bezel insert, and the hands, you can choose this mill sub style hands, or you can go for the your typical Mercedes style hands. And also they do have this model in the Tudor style indices and also handsets. So yeah, you have quite a lot of options now, but really the unique selling point of this particular piece is this excellent on the fly micro adjustment system, right? So what you do is you press this button here, right? You can release the clasp, and when you want to dial it down, you just have to push like that. Yeah, it can't get any better than that, guys. Awesome system, right? Of course, it does feel a bit top heavy because it is 300 meters of water resistance watch, but yeah, still excellent class. And basically this is the second model from Saint Martin that is using this excellent class. Of course, if you guys want to get this class for your for other Saint Martin watches, you can do so. And I've seen this class sold for about $30 US in the previous sales. But anyway, awesome watch for the money, and you maybe you can get this for around 200 US dollars, but of course we shall see. Next up is another my favorite Saint Martin, which is this SN0109, a GMT watch powered by the NH34 movement. One look at it, you guys will know what this watch is homaging or taking inspiration of, but compared to that particular watch, this one is a whole lot more smaller at 40 mm in diameter and a thickness of just around 13 millimeters, and yeah, and again lug width of 20 millimeters. So I usually didn't like an aluminum bezel insert, but check that out, guys. So black dial, blue and red combo bezel insert. It looks just classic, and of course it came on bracelet, but I took it off and put it on this this excellent NATO strap from CNS watch bands, right? So of course the NH34 movement, GMT movement, the collar GMT movement works perfectly on this particular piece. And for one more thing that is correct on this particular piece is the use of 24 click. Was it 14? Was it 1, 2? Oh, that will be, yeah, 24 click bezel insert, which is bi-directional. So how cool is that? Normally some watchmakers, when they want to cost down, they will just use a normal ratcheting dive style bezel, but not Saint Martin. They always go to the, you know, to go to the maximum of their capability and give you what you want. Right, so last but not least, my favorite watch ever from Saint Martin. This is the SN0021-1. So this one is a 37 millimeters case, lug of just 44 I think, and 20 millimeters in diameter. And of course it is an homage of a certain our brand, the Explorer edition. So, and this is the vintage Explorer edition, which is, you know, it just speaks to me, guys. I don't know what it is about this 3, 6 and 9, and with that triangle there and I just love this thing, how small it feels on the wrist, and where it has that, you know, PT5000 movement, and it's just an excellent combination. Although it looked a bit boring, but check out that box dome sapphire crystal, guys. It just screams vintage, right? So I don't really feel the need to go for, you know, a micro brand Explorer homage, because I've already have this piece, and I think for me it is excellent. Sometimes you can't get it for less than 300 US dollars. That is why, if you like this style of design, so please do check out these watches during the sales. Right, last but not least, let's do a quick lume check before we go. Alright, so let's just charge this piece with my UV light and see how they perform during the night. Right, so yep, I'm gonna be charging a bit more. Right, so let's just go a bit more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I guess ready. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Okay, let's check the Ixdao 5303. So that lume, I think they mentioned on this listing, they say that it is 50 layers. I might agree with that, because yeah, it looks like they have done a 3D printing lume on this particular piece, and absolutely cool C3 Super Luminova application there. And on the what do you call this, Proxima, yep, both of the bezel and also on the indices and also the hands are printed in BGW9 Super Luminova. But do bear in mind, the hands does look a bit weak compared to the indices, which is a shame, to be completely honest with you. And we have this Seestern, right? So both of these, both the bezel and also the indices and also the hands are also printed, but the indices are basically lume casted, and they do look a bit weak compared to the hands, but the staying power is there. Alright, so next up is this SN0111 SN0111, right? So this is a of course excellent BG11 super luminova application from Saint Martin. Always a strong piece, that one. And the SN0109, it doesn't have to be this strong, but trust me, this thing glows all night long. And last but not least, the the lowest the lowest scoring loom here, but still it is a great loom for a watch that is not a dive watch. Alright, that is my 6 watch selection for price bracket of from 200 to 300 US dollars. So if you guys want to get yourself one of these excellent watches, so please use my affiliate link that is available in the video description below. If you guys do that, I'll be forever thankful, because I really need the commissions from AliExpress sales to help me purchase more watches so that I can review these watches for you guys. So if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.